Welcome back. We need to prove our justice to society. But Morgana isn't here right now, so we can do whatever we want. We don't have to go to sleep. But I am very tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep. I should go to bed. Sleep.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was?
That's literally what I was just talking about. What does that say under the bed? Hold on, let me just, because it's a box, I'm gonna turn my head upside down. Hold on. S star Hobon? It looks like an R, but it's definitely a B, 'cause it sort of like comes back in a bit. Hobon? Hobon. S star Hobon. So what's that? I have no idea. Yeah, no, I wasn't wondering where you were. I knew where you were.
I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
How'd you know that?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
Young?
Well, she's probably about the same age as you guys. At least her voice was pretty young sounding. Oh, and she had long hair, too. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too.
That explains a lot of things.
Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
Just who is she? I feel that's a bit too far with the odd girl. Just who is she?
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
I see. It was more of a line delivery of like, just who is she? It's more like contemplative more than anything. Like, it's still a question. It's still an actual question. But it is more sort of like,
Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
You really should get your own phone. Your own phone, Morgana. Phone, Morgana. Maybe you don't have to rely on my one.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
And see, here we are again with this. It's like, I'm still trying to analyze this situation. Because again, this is all taking place in a palace. It's the casino palace. So what I'm trying to do is analyze this situation from this aspect. Because again, I believe they're trying to make you forget that that's what's going on here. They're trying to make you think he was actually captured by the police. No, he was probably captured by shadows that were police. Which would then make me head towards the idea of it's Says. I always struggle on her name because the two vowels really throw me off. But yeah, her. I believe it's her palace, and this is part of the mechanics that they're doing in that sense of like the Phantom Thieves in order to bring about her treasure. Like, you know, this is in a sense her calling card. That might be their way of doing it, and that's what's going on. There's definitely more here than meets the eye. The table might be a robot in disguise.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
Are you surprised?
That should be obvious. I mean, Medjed was... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
I'm not lying to you. I like the last one. Finally listening.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
It seems... say? How close am I on that with the say? Is it just simply say? It's got to be Nijima. So say Nijima. Is it as simple as that? I need to hear it again and again and again. But I may be saying it perfectly right for all I know. Is starting to seriously listen to what I have to say. See, we're starting to convince her and maybe let her guard down in some regard, or make her aware of what things are going on, to try and bring about a change of heart in her. That may be what's going on. But again, it's like I don't trust this entire thing going on. I still believe they want you to forget how the game started.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate.
The choice of Steins Gate.
Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
It's a new day, everyone, the 25th, a Monday.
Seriously?
Holding an emergency meeting right when summer break is starting? I guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that'll hurt the school's reputation. Spend your summer break quietly.
I can't.
And stay quiet. All the excitement going on. Meja's statement was insane. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves. They said it could just be a joke. There's talk that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. It's what I'm looking forward to most this summer. It'll be the perfect escape for exam studies. Isn't that the one that just walked past? No, she's not got the same slouchy approach as the one with the huge eyes. Huge eyes, like as if she's... It's like she's taking a drug or something and she sees the world. Like she's suddenly aware of everything around her. Like she's had eye drops in or something like that. I don't know. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Medjed is after. This is bigger than I thought. We can't just leave this be. Don't be hasty. I applaud your cool-headedness, but it'll be too late if we wait until after something's happened. If Medjed does something drastic, what will people think of us? Let's get this assembly out of the way. We have our own business to attend to.
Morning!
Oh, hey Ren, morning! There's something over there? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. But I wanted to get something from the vending machine. Oh. An assembly during summer vacation? Are they crazy? School's done for. I don't care what the principal has to say. They're so stupid. I wish I could change their hearts. Why not make a post? Our request might be taken. It's true. It's worth a try.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
There has to be somewhere out there selling these Big Bang Burgers. I wonder if the Big Bang Burger is available on a t-shirt. I mean, Atlas do have that shop that they opened up, which they're currently on pre-order, which I have pre-ordered. Jack Frost plushie heads. Yeah, I've pre-ordered immediately on it. I was like, right, I'm pre-ordering that and then sending a link off to Sarah to see if she wants that. Also, Sarah is going to actually be in... oh, I need to look this up right now because I need to get it right. It's as simple as that. Sarah is going to be... Why did I go away from that? I went away from my own profile on Twitter. And it's like I have a link to her stuff there. Like, just use that. Just use that. But yes, she's going to be in Soul Hackers 2 as Jack Frost and Iho. So it's sort of like, well, we're definitely going to be playing Soul Hackers 2 then. Because if Sarah's in it, that's just a guarantee that I'm going to play it. But as Jack Frost and Iho, which is a sort of Jack Frost variant based on the protagonist of the game. It looks adorable. And it is like, yeah, I'm gonna have to play it just for that. I mean, I was probably going to play it anyway, but may as well do it because of that now, so... Yeah, man, that assembly had me brought to tears, yeah, you know. Anyway, Big Bang Burger, I want stuff there. Merch. That was what got me on the topic.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
Wait, wait, you're doing laundry so they're the only clothes you had to wear? How much... Well, it's either two things. How much laundry do you have to do? Where, like, that's all you have to wear? Or... you don't own many clothes if that's all you have to wear when you're doing laundry.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Yeah, it's one or the other, isn't it?
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we?
Did we not?
Let's get to Alibaba's case.
But the small talk, that's the best bit.
Well then, I'll start.
And I will say that is one of the things that has actually been improved. People did say this was the thing that Persona 5 Royale with cheese did add, is that aspect. There's a lot more, like, little scenes here and there, or like the other day we had the festival. Just these little moments that just add a bit more character to all these characters. They're there working together as friends, because they do seem like friends now. That's my problem with the like vanilla version of the game. They didn't seem like friends, they just seemed like people who met up occasionally to be the Phantom Thieves. Yet they were treating themselves like as if they were friends. Now they do feel like that in this version. Definitely. That was one of my like biggest hang-ups with the story of the original version. It's like it didn't feel good, is the best way to put it. But now it's like, nope, they've fixed my issues. Exactly what I wanted. So, yep, I'm on board with this game.
It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
Well, clearly.
That doesn't matter.
Because why do they have to be evil? Why do you assume they have to be evil to have a palace?
A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all.
There we go. Thank you, Morgana.
It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
Yeah, it would tend to go that way, wouldn't it?
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Oh, I've just remembered some aspects of her palace. I do really remembering, yes. I do remember quite well some aspects of her palace because they were sort of like so impactful. I'll talk about that when I get there. It's like I really enjoyed her palace because it was like that. This is a story I want. Like yeah.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Jump out the window.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
You're assuming way too much that you're going to be a human. You could be a demon. You most likely will be a demon. Like, you sure you're human? Like, there's no problem being a demon. It's just that sense of, like, a lot of the, like, people in this game very much are demons. Like, you gotta take, like, Igor, for instance, twins. It's like, they're not human. We've had several, like, characters throughout the entire Persona series. It's like, they're just not human, but they are good guys. Simple as that. So, you sure you're human?
That's not important. I'm talking about my memories here.
You see, but you were linking them to being a human, though. That's the issue. My point is, well, my point, if I was joking, I would be pointing out just very much like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, don't focus on the human part, just focus on the memory part and getting back the memories. Learning who you are is important, yes, I agree. Just don't assume you're human. You could just be a cat. Simple as that. So yeah, I agree with what you're saying here.
I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too.
It's possible.
In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around.
Then the question is there actually any memories for you to get back? It could be that case of, like, you were created by the mementos in some regard. Or created by the palaces, or like, you know, like the metaverse. The metaverse could have brought you into being. You could be a metaverse being, similar to like Teddy and stuff like that. So you may not have any memories. The first time we met you may have been when you just appeared. And what will you do then? Yeah. Could be some interesting stuff coming with Morgana. Could be some interesting stuff.
You really do have a gift, don't you?
I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
I mean, yeah, he could be a bus, couldn't he? He could be a bus. I can sense a firm resolve from Morgana. Ace Tools allows you to craft all infiltration tools.
Alright.
And obviously XP.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Question. By Arn's feet, there's these two blue panels on the floor. Does anybody know what they are? They're obviously going to be part of like Japanese infrastructure and stuff like that. So like you maybe see in America, you'd see a fire hydrant as just a thing that's there in the road sort of thing, or on the pavement. In the UK, we sort of have those in the ground, and there's sort of like a little metal flap you have to lift up. So like the fire hose can go in them. I'm just wondering if there's something similar in Japan, and maybe it's those blue things. If that's not the case with those blue panels near her feet, what are those blue panels near her feet? Does anybody know, or could anybody find out for me? Because I'm just curious. There's literally no other reason than that. I'm just curious as to why they're there and what they are.
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
And we could get a dictionary and just read out every word.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh, getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
Quite.
This is Futaba's room.
What does it say on her door? And I don't mean the English bit. I know it says private, do not enter, and caution all over the place. There's clearly some Japanese characters there. So does anybody know what that says? Probably in the same line as everything else. But I'm just curious, does anybody know? It might say Futaba for all I know.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Go with Alibaba.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you.
Do I?
We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
Oh, you're putting it all on me, thanks. You're the investigator. What do you want to hear? I was living in this house. It's painful. Why don't you go out? Can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb!
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it!
Was that enough?
Yes, it was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
But he's got the phone the wrong way around. You can see the camera. Oh well.
It's a desert.
Yeah, there's like nothing here, not even rivers. Imagine that, rivers in the desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
I was trying to look at the camera.
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
The bit I find interesting here is obviously because they went inside a house, they took off their shoes. They've still not got their shoes here, but it's like Makoto's barefoot in this hot desert.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
Oh god, we've ended up in Journey.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
If only we had some kind of cat bus thing.
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
Never mind Makoto's feet.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
You're so considerate.
Right.
I mean, the AC's gonna work for these guys, but you're gonna overheat as a result.
All right, let's roll.
It's stuffy.
Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Take this! Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
I like how the window ended up with a plaster on it. Sorry, a band-aid, you know. Gotta go with the brand names. Oh, that reminds me of a Sarah story.
It's so hot.
Indeed. It's very much a case of like, one of Sarah's roommates was asking, like, where the, Pyrex tray was. You know, Pyrex, the glass tray. It's a glass tray. And she was like, oh, you're gonna use brand names? I'm just there like, what? What? It's like, just ask for, like, the baking tray. It's like, but it's the Pyrex one, because it's glass. That's... I was on his side, because it's just that sense of, like, but it's understandable. It makes sense. And she's like, ugh, don't like using brand names. But for me, it was just that case of like, but you use Band-Aids. Band-Aid, you guys say Band-Aids. I've heard you say Band-Aid, Sarah. That's a brand name. It's like us in the UK and saying Hoover. It's like, what? What? It's a very strange Sarah story. But yeah, it is a question of, right now, where did their shoes come from? Where did their shoes come from?
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
I mean, if it was simply their cognition that brought about their shoes, though, you'd think they'd be able to change their clothes completely to something more suitable. Like the guys would be in shorts or something like that. Like, why would their shoes come back but nothing else change?
What was that? You wanna fight, punk?
You wanna go, mate?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it.
I want to pay close attention to their shoes going forward. Like, I see what's going on in this palace itself. See if we get more happening. But very much, if you pay attention to the hieroglyphics that are around this place, they are very, very strange as well. They're not Egyptian hieroglyphics.
For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Ugh.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
That could... you not, like, cognitively make some water appear in your hand if you could make your shoes appear? It's that kind of thing going on now. It's like... Huh. But, so freaking hot. Come on, let's get inside. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's have a little adventure around outside, because clearly there's stuff to have a look at. I think that's the place we come down later. Or maybe now? Like... yeah, like this bit here, but... oh yeah, because I can smash that, can't I? I don't think I can smash it now, actually. It does it with a pyramid and oasis. It's quite a sight. Looks like there's quicksand down below. I drop down. Yeah, I think I can drop down there later, but I don't think I can do it when I'm sort of in my normal clothes at this point. I think. And there isn't there a way? Oh, I'm remembering other bits about this place as well. Came all the way to this tomb, right? It's too early to head back now. There's an obelisk in the distance. Obelisk there is just immediately, that one over there, reminding me of, Nocturne. For understandable reasons. For understandable reasons. And the grate on the door is keeping us from opening it. Well, let's see about ending this part here then, and in the next part we'll head into the palace. Ta-da for now.